Hi, it's Chris Cumby, founder of Success Playbook and Integrity Marketing Inc. Thanks for joining me at either my YouTube channel or you're at my website, ChristopherCumby.com. For those that are at YouTube right now, you can switch over there and find a tab that basically is going to outline the foundation of success. That's what I'm going to talk about a little bit today, and I'll outline some things, but more about me right now so you understand exactly what I'm up to. I've been an entrepreneur for 14 years, and I've navigated through some of the toughest challenges, the things in life that maybe the common folk don't even know about. But most importantly, I got through it and I kept focused on my dreams. I focused completely on the vision of what I saw my life to be, and that's what I'm here to share with you. I'm here to share the information that I've learned, and I've had some great mentors along the way. You can see it all at my website. I reveal everything. This is authentically me. I'm not trying to do big production here, some sales pitch. It's not about that. This is raw and real. That's what I like to call it, raw and real. So let's get to it. If you're at my website, like I said, there's a tab that basically outlines the foundation of success, I call it. It's on the front page. And when you tab there, you'll be able to see 4 little things below that you can just kind of rip right through. But I call them the 4 pillars of success. And the first one, most importantly, be careful who you listen to. If you don't understand that concept, you really just got to sit back a little bit, and I want you to focus on taking some notes. And really what the Success Playbook, before I get into the information, is all about is 2 tools that are so simple it's going to blow your mind. And ready for this? I'm going to reveal it. You need a book, a journaling book. Just white paper, kind of thick so you can make lots of notes. A blue pen, and it's important, and you'll learn more about a blue pen later, but I won't get into that right now, but it's important. Blue pen and a book. That's it. That's what I call the Success Playbook. And I'm going to show you how to really build out your success. So you need those 2 things to get started. So make sure you have a book and a pen, blue pen. So if you're at my website, like I said, ChristopherCumby.com, you'll be able to go through a couple of tabs below that'll outline exactly what I'm going to talk about right now. Or you can just listen. That's fine as well, because you might be just at my YouTube channel. And just kind of getting back to a little bit of the things about me, and you can see that on my website. I reveal all, and that's important. There's no hiding anything. I've been through a lot, and I basically come out on the other end exactly where I thought I would be, and I've got lots more visions, and I'm going lots more places, and I've got lots of things going on in my life, because I believe in having 1,000 dreams. And you'll understand that as you get through my website as well, because I talk about that a lot. Don't just limit yourself to a couple of things in life. The universe doesn't work like that. So it's very important to gain that knowledge as we kind of go along, and you follow me through different things. And I'm going to really put it all out there. I'm going to teach you as much as I can. And that's my commitment to this whole process, because I understand what it takes to get through tough things. Believe me. So let's get started. Be careful who you listen to is the number 1 thing you need to understand. It's so important that if you miss this concept, it's probably going to throw you off, because it's a foundation to success. And what I mean, who do you listen to? Well, first of all, I always listen to people that have what I want or have been where I am or I have been. And that's important, because those are the people that are authentic, and they're the ones that are going to show you some information that's really going to be beneficial. And that's what I'm intending to do. That's where I've been. I struggled. I was through things in life that were very difficult. Maybe not the same as you, but we all go through struggles. We all have things that happen. But it's not the end of life. It's not the end if you're going through some things right now that are really, really difficult. And believe me, I've been there. And that's why I'm here to show you some information that's really going to help you gain the foundation to success. And it's important to have that foundation, because it's the basics. And if you master the basics, believe me, you're going to be unstoppable. Because when I first heard about this stuff, I was in the same boat. I had to really peel back a little bit and start to realize that if I want to change things, I have to change. That's the key, people. You have to change yourself. And that's another foundational requirement. It's so important to understand that you have to have a high willingness to change. You have to have a high willingness to learn, and you have to just go for it. Believe me, I've done some tough stuff. I built this whole website, by the way. I had no idea how to do any of that. I had no idea about so many technology things that it's just crazy. But the point being is I learned, and I was willing to change, and I was willing to stretch myself and really get myself out there, put myself in difficult situations. Because I'll tell you, when you do that more and more and more, you're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. Believe me, you can leave negative comments. It's not even going to affect me. I appreciate the positive ones because that affects me more. And I love them. I love them. I love them. So please, leave some comments, share this information, because that's what I'm here to do. Is just share, share, share. Everything that I do, I'm going to pass it on. And hopefully you get to a point where you can do the same. So 2 things. Let's go back. Be careful who you listen to. And you have to learn and change. So important to the fundamentals of success. And you really have to hone in on that. It's an important aspect. Now, let's get to the third one. Your why has to be so big in life that that's what you want. And if you can focus on that and vision, put your thoughts purely on that, literally, it will happen. And I'm proof of that. This is what I've wanted my whole life. And I've gone after it and many times got sidetracked until I got sort of put in a situation where my mentors told me, listen, if you're going to go after it, you've got to focus on it. You've got to see that vision. And I've got great exercises. I'm going to teach all this to you. So not to worry about just this one video. Now, the why has to be huge. Don't worry about the how. So many people sit there and go, how am I going to get out of this stuff? How am I going to do this? How am I going to make money? How am I going to do that? Don't worry about it. Believe me, it's not important. And I know you might be sitting there going, you're full of whatever. But the point is that if you just listen to me, and remember that key quality that I talked about just earlier, you've got to be willing to learn. High willingness to learn. And if you do that, I promise you, change will happen. It will completely change your life. It changed mine, and I allowed that process to happen, and I focused on my why, and I focused on my why, and I focused on my why, and why just showed up. And I'm here now. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while now. I've been an entrepreneur. So many different things that have happened to me, but I kept going on and on and on and on and on until I started to see the realization of my dream. And that's what it's all about, folks. You just want to be happy. It's the one common thing we all have, is that we just want to be happy. Don't you just want to be happy? I know you do. And that's why you're here. And that's why you're trying to grasp the concept. And believe me, like I said, I'm going to have many more of these videos, and I'm going to have lots of information I'm going to be sharing with you. So stay tuned. Stay tuned into this. This is great stuff. Now, how is this all going to happen? Because there is a little bit of a how, is that you have to learn how you're going to learn this stuff. And there's a function. You don't know what you don't know. And there's 4 key principles to that. Is that essentially we have an unconscious incompetence. We don't know what we don't know. And then we go through a process when you're learning that you start to become conscious of the fact that you don't know what you don't know, which is I call conscious incompetence. Then you move into conscious competence, meaning that you have to think about it. You have to learn through that process. You're thinking about it, but now you're becoming competent doing it. And then finally, like I said, there's a 4th one to that, and it becomes automatic. You're an unconscious competence. Things just happen to you by way of thought. And I know it may sound wacky. Believe me, it sounded wacky to me too. But I stayed with it. I gave my high willingness to just learn this stuff and change along the way, and it's so important. I learned who to listen to. I went after the things that I want because I knew why. And that's the whole point here, folks. So, again, I appreciate you coming by. Leave some comments. Come to my website, ChristopherCumby.com. It's all about building your success playbook. I'm also a sales coach, and I'm great at marketing. So come by and make sure that you pay attention to the things that I've got to talk about, because, like I said, you're not going to get enough information. You can always learn, and I'm going to point you to people that are amazing in my life, and I can't wait for that. So, until next time, do what you love, apply faith into action, and have the courage to try. Because if you do that, you're going to win big in your life.